Hello, I got a new Torpedo. It's electric Torpedo. They make that pretty small there. It's from the new Torpedo variety pack. And so this one's a 7.5% West Coast IPA. But I mean, isn't their regular Torpedo West Coast? I don't know, maybe this is a more modern take. It was canned March 12th, so that was about, I guess, exactly like a month and a half ago. And this one uses big hop blend. It's like Citra, Chinook, CTZ, Magnum, Bravo hops. So a lot of old school, dank, piney ones, and then Citra in there too. CTZ is the short name for Columbus, Tomahawk, and Zeus that are all the same hop variety, just grown at different farms under different trademark names. Um, yeah, usually it's called Columbus. So let's jump in to this one. I don't remember what they listed the IBUs as. It should be somewhere up there. So that looks a little paler than a regular Torpedo, maybe. And they use two row malt, but also Munich and wheat. Usually, Sierra Nevada uses caramel malt or caramelized malts. So Munich is just a little bit less dark and caramelized, I guess. I think Munich is often used in Bavarian lagers. That's very sort of yellow, tiny, tiny bit of haze in there. There you go. Head looks pretty nice. It smells pretty good. It's still got that Sierra Nevada yeast ester profile, but otherwise the hops are popping. The citrus really bringing in some tropical juicy stuff too. Amid some dank stuff, they say high voltage hop experience. This glass is perfect for a 12-ounce bottle. There you go. Striking balance of orange, stone fruit, herbal hop. Yeah, definitely orange. Big on orange. And stone fruit, maybe a little peachy. That smells really nice. A little bit of a dank cannabis type thing, but very fruity cannabis, like mimosa. That's one of my favorite cannabis strains, I think. Yeah, that smells. I think this might be my favorite from the variety pack I got. Mm, it's very good. Yeah, my gripe is that a lot of these torpedoes, they say it tastes really similar. The Sierra Nevada yeast and profile and everything is almost more prominent than the hops. But this one, no, the hops are prominent. Good mouthfeel, good amount of sweetness to really make it almost juicy, even though they call it West Coast. But it seems like what you call West Coast these days can mean a million different things. A nice, pretty full, silky body. It is 7.5%, but not boozy, at least yet. And there's a peppery bitterness that builds up, maybe a little bit piney. But yeah, I just love all the hop stuff that's going on. It's a big hop blend, which is definitely giving it some complexity of flavors. But it's a lot like orangey cannabis strains, and of course, yeah, peppery. It's more peppery than a pine finish. And it's got plenty of hop oils drying out the tongue. The IBUs are probably 50 or something around there. Um, yeah, this is definitely my favorite of the pack. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this might be like a 4.5 for me. I've been getting more into West Coast IPAs these days. I've just had so many hazy IPAs, and I feel like I'm always chasing a dragon that doesn't necessarily exist. For like, I want that hazy IPA that tastes like the great ones that I had to, they were difficult for me to get 10 years ago or whatever. Um, But with West Coast IPAs, it's I feel like it's easier to make a really good one that's mass produced and have it be doesn't need to be ultra super fresh. Just West Coast IPAs are a little bit less delicate, and I don't want to say less difficult to brew, but they just don't get messed up by age and oxidation and yeast clearing out or sediment clearing out and all that stuff. And this one is, yeah, the tiniest particulates that just make it slightly hazy. I wouldn't say they're like, yeah, they're so small that I wouldn't even call them tiny chunks or anything. And it's got a good balance of the bittersweet. It's like just a little bit of a sweet malt thing in there. It does stops before caramel. It's just kind of like a ruby red grapefruit juicy type finish. And a little bit peppery and resinous. This is great. I would get this if I wish they would make this not just in the variety pack. I think it's exclusive to the variety pack. But that's it. Yeah, it's like a 4.5 beer. Bye.